Guys, we all watched the film. I hope everyone knows it wasn't good enough. Today's practice has got to be great. You want to win a ball game, take advantage of your practice reps, because Sunday's going to be here before you know it.
The pressure is on. This one is for the goal.
All right, man, bring it in tight, bring it in tight. Let me tell you something. That was the best practice of the season. Not a single mental mistake. That's the type of practice championship teams have. Keep it up.
Everybody, I'm Larry Ridley, and this is the NFL on EA Sports. As the season nears its end, a berth in the postseason is the goal. And this man knows the responsibility for getting them there lies mostly with him and with his ability to guide their offense flawlessly in this game. It's the Eagles going up against the Redskins. With that, it's time to hook up with our commentators in the booth. So we turn it over to Brandon Gaudin and Charles Davis.
We are just inside the Beltway, about 10 miles east of the Capitol Dome as we come to you from FedEx Field here in Landover. Today, we've got a Week 13 matchup for you here between the Philadelphia Eagles and the Washington Redskins. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Charles, we look at this Redskin team as they interplay here. The streak continues, doesn't it? They come in here a perfect 11-0. Meanwhile, for our They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And his first look is incomplete. They were trying to get it there to Josh Doctson. And now it's second down.
There are a good number of coaches that any time they call an in route are really worried about the play because there's so much traffic ordinarily that the ball has to get through to get to the receiver. And on that play, it was batted down.
Here we go. And second and 10, he'll look to throw again. Out to the left here to Reed. And they're able to get this one across the 35. They pick up 12 on the play there, and they move the chains. On first down, he'll drop to throw. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. And it's picked. There he goes, right side. And he's into the end zone. It's a fumble return and an Eagle touchdown. So the defense for... A look at Washington as they come onto the field. They'll try and start this drive in the air. Bringing it in, Jackson left side. That throw good for 4. It's second down.
He decided to run a hitch route. It really helped to have a guy who could turn it loose. And, boy, he rifled one in there on that one. Not much run after catch, but it worked really well.
Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. Crowder's got it over the middle. And he'll be brought down right around the 37. It's an 8-yard pickup and leads to a new set of downs.
I think that's a big pickup for a first down because when you run a drag route against zone, you're sometimes asking for trouble because you might run into a defender.
Yeah, well, there they ran into a first down, executed it to perfection.
Not too many things get to a quarterback of this magnitude, but I think it's safe to say that pressure can get to any quarterback.
Now, he's obviously a great franchise quarterback, but felt the pressure, threw it incomplete. He'll try again with the arm here on second down. Being chased out left. Shreds the tackle. Call it a pickup of 7, and that's going to lead to a third down.
Okay, he's not going to get the first down, but this is still a nice job of buying some time and then running to get to the sideline and get out of bounds and avoid the big hit.
On third and short, they'll try and pick it up through the air. Jordan Reed has it. And he gets it down to the 48, enough for the first. It goes as a gain of 8, and it moves the chains.
Would it be safe to say that as precise as routes are supposed to be run in the NFL, maybe they're not quite as precise in college ball?
That's accurate, yeah.
And I think we saw a college route in the NFL there. Just find the soft spot, find the dead zone, and find the first down. And that's what he just did.
They'll look to throw here on first down. And he can't quite bring it in. Might have heard footsteps there across the middle. Second down.
On any passes in the middle of the field, anyone who's going after the football is going to be conscious that it's probably going to be contested and often physically. Sometimes that leads to drops.
Now he'll look to throw here on second and 10. And this time he's got the hook up. It's complete. 12 yards there as they move the chains. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. His pass caught at the 4. And he takes it in. Touchdown, Washington. Their dangerous wide receiver with his first career NFL touchdown. And the Redskins are an extra point away from tying this thing up. So that's the rookie's first trip to the end zone, and I think it's safe to say one he'll always remember. A look at Washington as they come onto the field. And that last drive, a long drive, but not just that. They had a great air attack going. Do they stick with that?
I would think that they would, because if they...
And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. Benny Logan in there to drop him for his 5th sack of the year. He was trying to keep his eyes downfield. Nobody came open.
He's trying to do everything that he had been taught, right? Every bit of the technique. But if no one's open, there is no technique except make sure you hold on to the ball as you go to the ground when you're getting sacked.
It's an 8-yard pickup, and that'll make it 3rd down.
All right, I'm doing my rudimentary math here. That's his 3rd catch here in the 1st quarter. I don't know if it's just game plan or he's just finding his way open.
And maybe a little of both. Back to throw. This is caught by Jackson. And he will have a 1st down as they get him to the ground at the 37.
I don't care how many times we see it. I still get a kick out of watching quarterbacks and receivers do the pass tree in pregame warm-up. But I always remember that when we go to practices, we see that after practices as well. They really tune it up, don't they?
They tune it up. They know why they do it for these situations. 1st down.
And they build that trust, and that's why they're able to find him in this type of a situation.
Back live, Charles Davis to my right. I'm Brandon Gaudin. It's Redskin football to begin quarter number 2. They've got a 2nd down and 8 to start things out. Again, he'll drop to throw. Caught on the right side, Reed. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory.
And he's the epitome of what we call the move tight end. A guy that you can line up anywhere. In the slot, out wide, in tight. Doesn't really matter because he has such great skills. You want to utilize him in all aspects of your passing offense.
And there he was in the slot for the catch. He was looking for Jamison Crowder there. And that'll bring up 2nd down. And on the outside, they're playing press coverage. Yeldon, the lone running back. Back to throw now on 2nd and 10. And his throw is incomplete. Now play number 7 of the drive as they're looking at a 3rd and 10. They'll look to throw again. Jackson's got it over the middle. They'll get 10 there, but it leaves them just short for 4th down. And this will be a long field goal if the skies were clear. But here in the rain and the elements, they'll go for it on 4th. They'll look to throw. Steps away to his left. And he's brought down. Can't do anything with a football. It's a sack and a turnover on downs. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Under pressure, and they got to him again. Michael Kendricks from his outside linebacker spot, forcing the sack for a loss of 8. He'll look to throw. Man, he got in there so quickly, Charles. What could the offense have done to adjust and account for that?
But what you're hoping is that you figure out and you see and get a clue that maybe there's going to be some pressure coming at you, and you change the blocking schemes. Maybe you go to max protection. The biggest one is maybe you bring your running back in to try and keep you clean. But in that case, that didn't happen.
And here come the Redskins now. And a tight game after punting last time. See if they can get something going on this drive.
As they head to the field.
Hit from behind, and he's going to be driven down. Connor Barwin in there to drop him for his 11th sack of the year. Defensive end gets in there that time. They were in a 4-3. What's the responsibility, the ends versus the tackles there, Charles?
Well, most of the time when you talk about the ends, they're your pass rushers. They're the guys that you turn loose to try and get to the guy who's going to throw the football. The tackles, usually more of the run-stuffing variety. But the way this game is advanced, you're wanting a little bit of everything out of all of them.
And no escaping this time as he'll go down. They got him for a sack. And how about this? 4th and long, and they're going to go for it.
Let's go! Green, 39! Green, no, check, Patriot!
They'll try and throw for it here. And Reed with it over the middle. A surprising move to go for it, and predictably, at least some. comes Washington's offense as they get set to take over here. And on that last drive, went for it on fourth, turned it over. A good job by their defense, though. They held them to 3, but this offense, they've got to be a little bit better, a little bit more careful here.
And sometimes when you see these calls on fourth down, when they decide to go for it, it's not necessarily the coach saying, I believe in my offense. Sometimes the coach saying, I believe in my defense. I can afford to go for it here because if we don't get it, I don't think we'll give up more than 3. And that's exactly what happened.
You think that factored in?
I do. I think that he had that in his mind going into the game, that I'm going to be aggressive on offense because I know I've got a defense that can hold up their end.
Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. And some room to roam now. Give him 12 yards on that one. It earns him a fresh set of downs. And they're going to hurry back to the line now. Now on first down, he'll drop to throw it. And no escaping this time as he'll go down. They got him for a sack. Benny Logan in there to get him. And that's sack number 6 for him on the year.
Let's go!
Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. He's got time. Under pressure, they got him again. Connor Barwin in there to get him. And that's sack number 12 for him on the year. Boy, he came in off the edge so quickly there.
Look out, because that's exactly what it was being shouted by the offensive lineman to his quarterback because he had no chance to block him.
They get 13, but it's not nearly enough. And it'll be fourth down. And a tough ask here. They're going to go for it on fourth down and 9. They'll throw now on the final play. He goes underneath for Yeldon. And the stop here will come at the 38. All right. They'll come out throwing here on first down. And he can't find anywhere to go with it. And he goes down. Brandon Graham in there to get him. Sack number 14 for him on the year.
Let's go!
He'll look to throw. Doxson with a grab over the middle. They get 16 out of that one, but they'll still need to convert on third. And they're going to speed things up here.
Let's go!
They'll look to throw for it on 3rd and 1. Jordan Reed has it. And the broken tackle helps lead to a first down gain. They pick up 12 on the play there, and they move the chains. They'll look to throw here on first down. And his throw's going to be incomplete. Pierre Garçon, the intended receiver. That'll bring up 2nd down.
It appears that the pressure is affecting him today. Normally, he knows exactly when to get rid of the football, but today, because he's been hit a few times, he's getting rid of it a little bit too quickly.
And 2nd and 10, he'll look to throw again. And the hit jarred it loose. It's incomplete. Jordan Reed was the intended target. 3rd down here. So a 2nd down incompletion now brings up 3rd down.
Even in today's NFL, when we think of the tight end position now as really a glorified wide receiver, we're still asking a lot of those guys. They have to block as well, and every now and then they don't come down with the football.
I guess they figure they got to start taking some chances. Here's a big one in this 3rd quarter as they'll go for it on 4th down. Again, he'll drop to throw. And Reed with it over the middle. And he's able to pick up the first down here before he goes down at the 26.
Well, the field goal attempt was well in hand. They had that, but they decided to go for it anyway. Extreme confidence, it looks like.
Yeah, but I bet the defense is going to remember this one, right? They kind of rubbed their nose in it. He'll drop to throw. And no escaping this time as he'll go down. They got him for a sack. And on that one, the protection just broke down.
You've got to have that leverage, don't you? We always talk about low man wins in the running game for an offensive lineman versus a defensive lineman. It's essentially the same thing in pass protection. Get lower than that defensive lineman so that you can keep your balance and keep him away from your guy trying to throw the football.
Looking to speed things up here, going with some tempo. Yeldon, the lone running back. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. It's a good gain of 11, sets him up first and goal. Long drive, the defense just cannot seem to catch a break and get off the field.
All right, here we go. Boom, landed. No, check, Patriot.
They'll set up to throw. Under pressure, down he goes. Sacked at the 10. Nigel Bradham, the outside linebacker, drops him for a loss of 6.
Well, that was point counterpoint, wasn't it? They decided to throw for it on first and goal. Instead, the defense counters with pressure, and the defense wins, getting a big sack.
Back to throw here. That is caught at the 7-yard line. That throw good for only a couple. It brings up third down.
When you see zone defense and you know you've got a drag route on as your primary call, you've got to be really careful as a passer about how far you let your guy go because he might wander into some tough coverage.
They'll look to throw on third and goal. And he is into the end zone for a Washington touchdown. Jace Amaro. They'll come out throwing here on first down. And nearly picked off there, and it would have been a great time for their first pick. Instead, it's second down. Looking to jam the receivers at the line here. Press coverage look defensively. He'll try again with the arm here on second down. Buying time to his left. Muscles him off. And he'll get this up past the 25 before he's out of bounds. It's a gain of 9 yards. And that is going to set up a 3rd and 1.
Well, he's proven real effective running the football. No one open, don't force it. Just get what you can, and that's what he's done very well in this game.
And he's able to get the first before he's taken down at the 36.
T.J. Yeldon's not afraid to drop a shoulder or run through some tackles, is he?
Not at all. I learned it in his high school days in Alabama, then, of course, stayed in state to play at Alabama. He could do that there.
And what I think is best about him, and when he's really on top of his game, when he's a little bit lighter, a little bit quicker, I think he's strong enough. He's compact enough to break those tackles. I think he's at his best at a shiftier weight.
So the run gets him the first, and now they operate with a fresh set of downs. Yeldon, the lone running back. They'll look to throw. And nearly picked off there, and it would have been a great time for their first pick. Instead, it's second down. He's lucky to be getting that one back.
After what they've done with him all day long with all the targets trying to go after him, he's obviously gotten smart, and his pride has kicked in. Make a terrific play.
On second down, here's Yeldon. A nice job to get 8 there after the incompletion, and now they'll look at a 3rd and 2 coming up.
Offensive linemen love creating space for their guys carrying the ball, but when that guy also breaks tackles and creates extra yardage, they almost feel like he's one of them, and they really embrace him.
They'll go to the air here on 3rd and 2, and that is incomplete. They'll try and start this drive in the air. And nearly picked off there, and it would have been a great time for their first pick. Instead, it's second down. So the incomplete pass brings up second down. He'll look to throw. Dancing to his left. And brought down, but not before they're able to get it up to the 25.
Offense.
So a little grabbing there, but this time it goes against the offense for holding. Looks like the defense in press coverage here. They come out 5 wide, 3 of them to the right side. They're going to look to throw. Jackson's got it over the middle. And they'll get 9 there as that sets them up better for 3rd down. 7 yards remaining here on 3rd down. And quickly they get to the line. On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. And this is going to be incomplete. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And nearly picked off there, and it would have been a great time for their first pick. Instead, it's 2nd down.
Oh, man, that was close. The opportunity to change momentum, big play, right in his hands, unable to come down with it.
A sigh of relief, no doubt, on offense if that fell harmlessly to the ground. Stays on his feet. Give him 7 on the play, and it'll be 3rd down.
Well, he did a nice job keeping his eyes downfield, waiting for someone to get open. But once the pressure forced his eyes down to see the rush, it was time to make a break for it.
Here we go now. Detroit! Detroit! Over!
On 3rd and short, they'll try and pick it up through the air. And Reed with it over the middle. And he's got the first down as he's up to the 45-yard line. And the offense moving quickly to the line. A first down carry now for Yeldon. Oh, nice move. It'll be a pickup of 10 yards. And that'll make it 2nd and a foot or so.
That was a good, strong run there. While it won't pick up a first down, it was definitely something needed by that offense. A positive run. They got a good push by their guys up front. Maybe something they can build on as this game continues.
And the stop here will come at the 38-yard line. And now it looks like they're going to be in the hurry-up.
Let's go! Blue, Landon! Leopard!
They'll look to throw now on first down. And he will find his man on the outside. Give him a couple on the catch. It's 2nd and 8.
Got to give credit where it's due. Really nice defense on that play. The pitch and catch was successful, but not any run after it.
His throw incomplete.
It's always tough for the guys throwing the football when they think they've got a completion and the ball's almost there, and then someone sneaks a hand or two in and bats it away.
7th play of the drive, forthcoming on 3rd and 8. They'll drop to throw. He finds his target. It's Crowder. Well, he's taken down, but not before picking up the first, thanks to a flashy little spin move.
Personal foul. Face mask. Defense.
Charles, I know it's hard when live bullets are flying, but you cannot keep your hand up around the face mask area.
It is absolutely inexcusable nowadays. We talk about target areas all the time. You have to aim lower so that your hand doesn't get involved in the face mask.
Back to throw here. This will be caught at about the 5. Give him 8 on the play, and that'll make it 2nd and goal. And now they're in the hurry-up.
Seeing that play and understand just how tough it is to cover tight ends, especially the ones running around the NFL nowadays, makes me glad I didn't make it in that league. I would have had a really difficult time.
But now you get to sit up here with me.
Yeah, and that's fun, isn't it? And what a really nice gain right there on first down for them. Brings up a nice 2nd down for them.
And leading here late, so a chance for the defense to really close out this game if they can halt the offense. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks, and that is caught. Touchdown, Washington. Their big tight end. Touchdown number 18 on the year. And the Redskins have... Yeldon, the lone running back. That one looks like he'll throw here. He can't bring him down.
The weight room does work.
And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. And now the Eagles going to signal for a timeout. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages.
Heavy. Got heavy. All right, here we go.
On first down, he'll drop to throw. Oh, there's that man again. It's complete. And the Eagles are going to go ahead and take another timeout. The defense, they got a little bit of a breather. Now they're back and set as we resume play. Four yards remaining now on second down. Here's a give to Yeldon. Oh, look at that.
Oh, look at him turn.
Sheds a second man.
He's building up some momentum, isn't he?
T.J. Yeldon. Touchdown, Washington. His second touchdown on the season. And the Redskins are going to add on to their lead.
Well, it'd be real easy to say that they are firmly in control right now, but I'm looking at your face and I'm thinking I've got to be careful with that.
Well, it's a 2-score game. You're inside of 2 minutes. I think you can breathe relatively easily now.
Yeah, you can, but still, you got to stay vigilant. Can't give up anything.
They'll try and start this drive in the air. And he finds a man on the crossing route. Now hang on here. Timeout called by the defense. That'll be their third and final stoppage here as we step aside. They come out 5 wide, 3 of them to the right side. They'll set up a throw. Over the middle to Garcon. And he gets this one all the way down inside the 15, just shy of the 10. And with this guy, I don't know that you're surprised when he has back-to-back games like this. He just keeps excelling.
What I like about him is that every year he doesn't settle for being one of the best in the game. He tries to make himself better.
Now whistles come in. We're going to get a timeout here by the offense. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages. So we're back in the offense getting set following the call of that timeout. They come out with 1 back and 3 tight ends. And this is caught. And that could seal it. It's a touchdown. So a little icing on the cake there before the clock gets all zeros.
What a way to finish things off. Exactly what you want. Not much time and a touchdown to put things away.
Well, Charles, the forecast called for rain throughout the entire game, and we got rain throughout the entire game. But these 2 teams, they had fun getting dirty out there. They love the slop.
Did you trust the forecast ahead of time? Are you one of those guys
I'm a little
skeptical about it, or did you trust it?
But when I saw just a big blob of green on the radar, I said, okay, let's trust.
Yeah, and that's why I'm glad you took my advice. Got your notes laminated, because, you know, open-air booth, That rain can affect us as well, although not as much as the guys on the field. But let's face it, it's kind of fun to watch these types of games, isn't it?
It is. By the way, how impressive is it that you travel with a laminator? I didn't even know there was a portable laminator.
The things that you learn.
Golly, wise beyond his years. So for Washington, the streak continues as they push their mark to a perfect 12-0 now on the year. And they will hit the road next week for a date with the Jacksonville Jaguars. Meanwhile, for Philadelphia, it's a tough one to swallow as they drop back to 8-4 on the year. And they'll look to regroup next week as they head to MetLife Stadium to take on the New York Giants. So that'll do it. For my partner, Charles Davis, and the best darn crew in the industry, I'm Brandon Gaudin. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA